The single back tight slots drags cross-ups is an excellent money play that will always net you yards and rip pretty much any defense thrown at it. Hit me up on Twitter at Madden Moments if you have any questions about Madden 16. Make sure to follow me on YouTube and check out my live streams every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Ready, green 39.
And the reason the drag cross-ups is so effective is because all of the crazy routes involved. You have a running back running a crazy angle route, a wheel route, and with a quick modification, you have an excellent mini screenplay involved here. So what we're going to do is send the wide receiver that is on the running back's route side deep on a fade, and that will be Washington here. So the running back's going to the left. And that's pretty much it. You'll see that Hopkins is going to run under all these routes and catch the meanest blocking scheme ever. This works against cover 2 and 2-man under as well. Cover 2. Mean blocks. And here's a 2-man under without press, of course. Take it with a grain of salt. That drag route still beats his man, even from that tight set. So a great way to throw people off and always have that drag route open for you is to run a play like the HB pitch. And let's go against the 2-man under here. So what we're going to do is actually involve a motion now with this. So you're going to pick the side you want to run to. Right now I'm actually in a nickel 2-man under. Try to experiment with different things in different situations. So for example, I'm actually going to motion into this side because no linebacker is going to follow my receiver there. And we're going to have a motion, run with the toss in tandem. And the HB pitch, well, toss, is so effective this year. It is worth the stab from running it from here. You may be able to bust off a big run. So use your discretion. If you have a great blocking type, think about that as well. And always run to the side you feel the most comfortable with. So for example, we have a lot of people to the left. Let's motion triangle over here and run it to the right and see if we get a good result. You're able to get a couple yards. Depends on what you're running on and how your opponent is playing you to see what type of yards you're going to get. Here we finally bust one off for some decent yards. You can easily incorporate this motion into your drag cross-ups. So let's go ahead and run that against random play. Here's a cover 4. So for example, we'll say we're running it to the right this time, running back over there. Let's send Hopkins deep. Let's place Shorts the third on a slant, and we're going to motion him to that side as if we were going to run that toss. And now we have some extra routes over there. So you still have the benefit of the great blocking of the routes around that drag route, but you also have the added element of the slant route being involved. So if people are chasing that, if you're able to read and see downfield to see if anybody is open. So for example, let's say they are chasing to that side. Let's send Hopkins deep, don't forget that. You can always check to see if you have space for that slant and incorporate your other routes as well. So if you can run that effectively with some filler plays, for example, the HB dive and the Saints flood, you can have a really effective drag cross-up scheme.
Here we go now.
I really enjoyed the Saints flood because it has a built-in route that Square is running right here. See Washington? It's an in route with a little cut up top. This route does a great job beating man every single time.
Here we go.
Mix in the HB dive when you see some space up the middle. Keep them honest, and you're going to have a pretty healthy scheme.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.